What up, everybody? It's Korean KZK. Gonna hit you up with tonight live on Netflix, the first Monday Night Raw show of February of 2026. Gonna hit you up with my Monday Night Raw prediction after this year Royal Rumble. A lot of things happen. Smooth Royal Rumble this year. I wouldn't say the best. 9 out of 10. I say the women showed exactly why they should main event. Just like the men for WrestleMania and SummerSlam, and why I've been telling you guys since even before the Women's Royal Rumble started getting announced, and the women inside of the Royal Rumble, the woman that's been in every single Women's Royal Rumble, making this year the 9th time and the 9th year, started it and ended it with the woman I've been saying since her return that she was going to win this year's Royal Rumble, Liv Morgan. I told you so, and this it is a celebration tonight. We're going to pop the bottles open. We need balloons, we need champagne, we need everybody on their feet saying you deserve it, clapping and cheering for Liv Morgan. She has made history once again. Raw Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion, multiple time Tag Team Women's Champion, World Women's Champion, Big Pop return since she's came back to the Monday Night Raw, and she's been dominant every single match, whether it's a tag team, whether it's a singles action. She's cut the friendship, made it a tag team, and even a friendship, and even a mentor towards Roxanne. Her and Raquel are on the same page. Even after that happened, Raquel understands. Liv Morgan was just doing what was best for the both of you. You have an opportunity on Monday Night Raw to win the Women's World Championship belt, and then Liv Morgan gets an opportunity at WrestleMania. And if it ends up being you, either way it goes, whether it's Liv or Raquel that wins, the Judgment Day is going to have the Women's World Championship belt, and everybody's happy. She's going to be happy for her sister. So, as she would call her, sister from another message. So, Liv Morgan was thinking outside the box, and Raquel understands that. So Raquel doesn't have anything to be mad at. She doesn't have anything to be ashamed at. She understood it. Plus, Liv Morgan's been here doing this for over 10 years. She damn well earned it and deserved it. Women's Royal Rumble winner. I can't wait to drink some champagne, even though I'll just be drinking water, celebrating, clapping, and cheering as loud as I can for Liv Morgan, like I've been saying, is going to win the Women's Royal Rumble, and she has, and she will be here on Monday Night Raw tonight to celebrate that. And on top of that, for the men's, now this one was close, but I voted once I knew who was in the men's. I voted before the Men's Royal Rumble, and yes, he has returned. The tribal chief, the head of the table, the only tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Let's put the ones in the air and acknowledge as two-time Royal Rumble winner, 4 years undefeated champion, undisputed Universal Champion, WWE Champion, United States Champion, Intercontinental Champion, the member of the most dominant in the Shield, been running this business for over 12 years since the Shield. I think it's been over 12 years now since the Shield, the Bloodline being the greatest. That I think the Bloodline is the greatest family in WWE. Let's put the ones in the air for Roman Reigns. I acknowledge the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and that he won the Royal Rumble going to WrestleMania. And I think he'll wear CM Punk for the World Championship belt because they have a long history and unsettled business since the whole Paul Heyman thing at WrestleMania. I think with Liv Morgan, what she was thinking about, once Raquel or Stephanie, I'm going to go for Stephanie McMahon. I'm going to go for Stephanie Bakir. Stephanie Bakir to remain Women's World Champion tonight to take on Liv Morgan at WrestleMania. I think Bianca Belair will return and win the Women's Elimination Chamber to go against Jade Cargill for the SmackDown Women's Championship belt. I think that with Drew McIntyre's remaining champion over Sami Zayn, as far as that goes, Cody Rhodes might be the one winning the men's elimination for that one because he screwed him out of it, but he, of course, has to go through Jacob Fatu as they got a feud going on the SmackDown brand. Right now, we got celebration with Liv and Roman. That's where I think their heads are at, what championship belt they're going after for our men and women's Royal Rumble as far as Raw goes, and then what I think is going to happen at Elimination Chamber, which is our next pay-per-view for the SmackDown brand, and, of course, then WrestleMania. So, with that being said, I think Javon Evans, he could be in Intercontinental tonight in a singles action. Maybe the original will return like he did last night on the Royal Rumble a few days ago on Saturday. Maybe he'll return to knock out any fake Americanos running out there. Original Americano could knock out any lucha that fakes it as the original. And the official Americano getting any imposters out of the way, while Javon Amos could pick up his second out of the 3 lynchers running around here victorious. And while Javon Amos beats Americano in a singles action tonight, the original one could take out any imposters. While Liv and Roman Reigns got those championship belt on their line. Of course, you got Raquel and Stephanie Bakira. I think Stephanie will win the Women's World Championship belt to meet Liv at WrestleMania. And I think that Maxine Theron has a chip on her shoulder to settle things with Natalya after the attack and the elimination at Royal Rumble. Our Intercontinental Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, who is the next competitor, was Natalya. So I think Becky Lynch will remain the Intercontinental Champion no matter who it is. If that may be Natalya tonight. And Maxine Theron is going to get some payback on Natalya for attacking her on Raw and eliminating her at the Royal Rumble. Becky Lynch will walk out Intercontinental Women's Champion if Natalya challenges her for tonight because she wants to be the next woman in line. And Maxine Theron will teach a lesson to Natalya for attacking her. So that's what I think is going on in that bubble right there. Which leads to now Penta. I think Penta can beat Big Bryson Reed in a singles action tonight. And if any of the division gets involved, we got LA Knight that could take out if Braun Baker gets involved. We got Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee that could take out Austin Theory. And Logan Paul officially numbered for the division tonight. I think the masked man was Seth freaking Rollins, and that will be revealed officially on Monday Night Raw sooner or later. Right now, I think Penta will win the match. He's got LA Knight. You got Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee to help you out against the division to even the odds on Raw. I think that masked man was Seth freaking Rollins, and like I said, we'll find out either he's going to do it again tonight on Revealed, and we'll find out later, which I think he should. We know who that is, Seth freaking Rollins, officially. Back just in time for WrestleMania. With that being said, that's my Raw prediction tonight. Be sure to watch, like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, YouTube. Check out my page and story for new and return subscribers. Check out my Royal Rumble video, SmackDown video on WWE Comments for my SmackDown, WWE Comments for Royal Rumble.